Welcome to the debate.
Today, the discussion is focused squarely on the Indianapolis Colts and the recent, really dramatic return of veteran quarterback Philip Rivers. His performance was, an immediate shot of adrenaline for the entire organization.
It really was, and the question we have to address is this. Does Rivers' exceptional display of, field generalship against the Seahawks, does that demand that the Colts immediately offer him the quarterback coach position, possibly replacing Cam Turner? I'm arguing that he's the essential upgrade because of that knowledge and his proven capacity to command.
That's a compelling argument, but I guess I'd frame it a bit differently. While his knowledge is, undeniable, we have to question if that Hall of Fame playing career automatically guarantees he'll be effective in professional coaching, especially when you're dealing with such a unique developmental project like Anthony Richardson.
Look, the Colts have to pursue Rivers. What he showed after, 1,800 days away from the game, that wasn't just athleticism. It was a superior pre-snap and post-snap diagnostic ability. He was dissecting coverages and blitzes better than most current NFL starters. This elite football intelligence is precisely what the Colts, who've struggled for stability since 2019, need to instill in their young players. He brings stability and mental precision.
I respect that intellectual mastery. I really do. But let's be specific about the instructional context here. Rivers' playing resume, 6 all-time in touchdowns. It's legendary. But that doesn't just, transfer to coaching development. Cam Turner was hired because he was a solid thought. He had specific experience with dynamic quarterback prototypes like Kyler Murray and Cam Newton. Replacing an NFL professional takes more than just a high football IQ. It requires the right instructional skill set for a raw, very mobile QB.
But that skill set is rooted in protecting the football and managing the game, something Anthony Richardson desperately needs to anchor his physical gifts. Rivers was sacked only once against the fierce Seattle front, and the guy can't move. That protection was purely mental, just precise adjustments at the line. Kyle Shanahan recognized it. This ability to instantly teach sophisticated mental strategy, that's the most crucial element modern quarterbacks need, and Rivers he embodies it perfectly.
I'm just not completely convinced by that line of reasoning, because you're assuming that instructional transferability. Can a player known for being the ultimate pocket passer effectively teach the unique, mobile, and frankly, chaotic athletic style that Richardson relies on? Being a master strategist on the field, which Rivers absolutely was, is fundamentally different from being a master instructor who is tailored to developing a unique physical prototype.
Okay, let's look at the organizational impact then. Rivers immediately brought focus to that locker room. His deep organizational respect, he was the last quarterback to lead them to the playoffs back in 2020, and his close relationship with Shane Steichen. It means his leadership isn't just motivational, it's integrated. He can instantly translate efficiency into the coaching staff because the organization, they trust him implicitly.
Yeah, and I acknowledge the profound organizational trust, but we have to caution against prioritizing nostalgia or, general leadership capacity over the highly specialized developmental needs of Anthony Richardson. The question isn't whether Rivers is a great leader, it's whether he is definitively a better technical instructor than the currently serviceable Cam Turner, whose experience aligned more directly with these dual-threat, high-upside players.
For me, his ability to dissect defenses and command the offense paired with that internal desire for his leadership, it makes his hiring feel like an inevitability that should surprise nobody. His mental approach is the ideal solution to the Colts' ongoing quarterback uncertainty. It's about imparting precision above all else.
And I just come at this from a different perspective. While the benefits of Rivers' IQ are obvious, the immediate need to replace a coach who has some, albeit uneven, experience with these high upside prototypes remains questionable. The Colts need to make sure Rivers' coaching demands align with the specific long-term growth plan for Richardson rather than just chasing the emotion of a highly successful cameo.
So, we've explored the compelling arguments, both for and against Rivers taking on an NFL coaching role based on these recent events. It demonstrates that while the evidence points heavily toward his capacity to elevate the room, the decision really does hinge on the specialized instructional requirements of the team.
Exactly. The depth of knowledge he possesses is clear, but whether that knowledge can be effectively translated to the specific needs of their young quarterback, that requires very careful consideration.